What movies would be a lot shorter if the main character just did what the fuck they were told? Finding Nemo. Edit, I'm the belle of the ball.
The core inspiration behind this post. That cheeky little bastard.
This thread would have been a lot shorter if you'd given us the answer straight away.
Correction, it would have been a lot shorter if you, th had just done what the fuck they were told.
Star Wars. Yoda creeps me out, this kid does, Qui-Gon. Train him you should not, Qui-Gon, oh, okay.
Palpatine, well shit. Soooo Obi-Wan, have you heard of?
Our Lord and Savior, Dark Side? If you have a couple of minutes, I'd love the chance to talk to you about.
Our prophet is the all-knowing plzMah-thaWHY. He is known for extending everyone's life but his own. A selfless moon, yes, Hans holocron.
The Exorcist, Ouija, any and all films involving a Ouija board. Don't play with Ouija boards, okay?
Yeah.
And away we go.
Asterisk frozen asterisk. Trolls, your daughter will be fine. Don't be fearful of her powers, because fear leads to destruction. Parents, we understand. Also, even though Anna lost her memories of Elsa's powers, keeping them away from each other for literally no reason would be just cruel, so they can continue to play together so long as we set some ground rules to ensure safety. The end.
To be fair, the troll magic double-speak may have been too much for King.Hire bad boat drivers to understand.
King.Hire bad boat drivers. There are so many ways this is both wrong and perfect all at the same time.
How so?
Definitely the first Cars movie. If McQueen decided to listen to his team and went into the pit stop, the movie would be already over. Edit, okay, I decided to watch that scene https://youtube.be/cdpdnnoe3sq?T=146 again, so he did make a pit stop but he refused to change his tires. That's even worse than I remembered.
Always bothered me. He's a professional driver, had been a champion for however long, but they try to spin it as his hubris getting the best of him? It doesn't make any sense. If he were as competitive and skilled as they made him out to be, he'd know how to win.
To be fair, in Cars 1 it's McQueen's rookie season.
All the more reason to listen to his team. Skyfall. Bond, you are decommissioned. I time a head out.
Sweet, early retirement.
Might even still get a pension, and if he doesn't, I imagine MI6 agent money is nothing to sneer at for a field operative.
In real life, the money paid to intelligence officers, Bond's job, is shit. Obviously he's some sort of senior super intelligence officer, but I think when you're hired out of university the salary is like £25,000 and that goes up over time. I'd be surprised if the most senior field officers get paid more than £60,000 a year, which in London is not penthouse apartment and Aston Martin money. It's, I can barely afford to rent this one-bedroom flat in Zone 2 and I commute on the tube every day money. 28 days later, the animal rights people listen to the scientist at the beginning.
Pretty much any disaster movie if the government listened to the scientists at the beginning.
It's like real life. Edit, dang Yal, thanks for the gold X2 and silver. This blew up.
Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, I sad now sad face.
John Wick. The car's not for sale, okay, cool. Just asking, edit, many people have pointed out that I answered the question incorrectly. You're right, my mistake. John is the main character.
Or even just, hey, I live in a city with a ton of mercenaries. Maybe I should call and get a background check on a car's owner?
That's a good point. Why are there so many mercenaries in this one city?
Yeah, I wondered that when Winston got the whole park to freeze at once. Did he grind the assassination business to a halt just to make a point, or is that like Murder Park?
The Truman Show, the movie, would be much shorter, while The Truman Show, the show, would enjoy many more seasons of high-quality programming and blockbuster ratings.
I was gonna ask if they really made a series, then I realized that I am an idiot.
Spoken like a true Truman.
Hey, was it true that Man Truman was a true Truman man?
The entire Bourne Identity series. If he just shot the guy on the boat, he would never be in that mess that he got himself into.
Alternatively, if they just left him alone, he'd be causing zero problems for anyone.
He's living peacefully in another country with his girlfriend, sir. That bastard. Kill him.
Fails to kill Jason Bourne. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne, why is he here?
Labyrinth. Babysit your brother. Asterisk main character doesn't go on a drug trip for 2 hours. Asterisk.
But then she never would have met David Bowie.
But then she never would have met David Bowie's crotch. FTFY friend.
His balls were mesmerizing. First Blood would just be a movie about a Vietnam vet taking a walk if Brian Dennehy didn't pull a U-turn and give Rambo a hassle.
He drew First Blood.
I don't know how to spell it, but your sentence needs more slurring.
Hashtag HHEEDREWWWFIRRSSSTBLUUUHHHDDDD.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Just go to school, Ferris.
How could he have possibly been expected to handle school on a day like that, though?
He did have a test that day too.
That wasn't bullshit. It was on European socialism.
The cabin in the woods. The harbinger warns them to turn back, so they do. The end. Except that still probably means everybody dies.
The tire blows out. The only driver who passes by offers them a lift, and it happens to be in the direction of the cabin. Back on track. Now taking bets.
Pretty sure that was one of those they have to have a choice moments, and they would have been fine, but they would have found another group of kids to fuck with that weekend.
Given all they did to push the kids in the right direction, the tire blowout scenario fits perfectly. And they still have a choice in whether to accept the driver's offer.
Breaking Bad. I can pay for your cancer treatment. Oh, thank you're the man. The end.
Not to mention, working for Gus. He could have just stuck his head down, made his millions, and got out.
Right, Gus offered Walter everything he wanted earlier. But screwed it all up for Ego and Jesse.
Not to mention, had Walt never ratted Jesse out to Mike and Amp, Gustavo, Jesse would have poisoned the drug dealers who killed Andreas' brother. The Fring crew never would have been the wiser. Walt never kills them brazenly and out in the open, is never threatened, thus never turns around and kills Gus.
Star Wars, Luke just stayed home with his aunt and uncle, gets burninated.
Even shorter, Yoda tells Qui-Gon to forget the whole Anakin thing. No Darth Vader, probably even no Emperor.
Palpatine was already introduced to Anakin and sensed how powerful he was. So Anakin becomes Palpatine's secret apprentice, and he becomes even more powerful than he was in ROTS.
He was already introduced to Anakin in EP1. Lord of the Rings. Movies wouldn't have happened if the original character just threw the ring in the fire.
Elrond, cast it into the fire. Isildur, okay. Asterisk tosses ring, asterisk roll credits.
Elrond, cast it into the fire. Isildur, okay. Asterisk walks towards edge, asterisk ring, no. Isildur, okay. Asterisk walks away from edge, asterisk.
Elrond, cast it into the fire. Dot. Isildur, okay. Asterisk walks towards edge, asterisk. Ring, no. Isildur, okay. Asterisk walks away from edge, asterisk. Elrond, pseudo cast it into the fire. Isildur, okay. Asterisk walks towards edge, tosses ring in, asterisk. Roll credits. Coraline. Babinski said, do not go through the little door, she should have listened.
I was quite scared of the movie as a kid, even though it's for ages 6+ here. It had a really creepy vibe to it, it almost felt like a horror movie to me. Edit, there appears to be some confusion about my age lol, I was 11 when I watched it and am 21 oh now.
It is a horror movie, that shit's fucking scary, especially to kids.
I watched it and loved it, thought my kids, then around 4 and 6, would love it too. Didn't work out.
Pet Cemetery. Cat's dead. Don't bury it over there. The ground's sour, okay, roll credits as they show them driving to the animal shelter.
He was never told not to bury it there, the old neighbor shows him where and how to do it.
Stupid, frankly. Here, bury your cat here, it'll come back to life. No, don't bury your daughter here, it's BAAAAD.
Zombie cat, meh, cats are already evil. Zombie kid, are you nuts? But seriously, the book explains the pull of the place to get people to bury dead bodies there after you've done it yourself, makes a little more sense in the belief suspension you need to make. Great part of the book where it talks about a guy who buried his dead veteran son there, and he came back possessed by the evil.
The horror movies where they say don't split up, but they do anyway.
Also applies to most of my D&D sessions.
I'm playing D and Amp D tomorrow for the 3rd time. Glad to have this tip. I was wondering about splitting up today.
3 rules for you. 1. Don't split the party. 2. Assume the DM is devious enough to outthink the entire party twice over. Not only did he prepare this stuff, but a good DM will steal player ideas and run with them just as fast as player run off following red herrings. 3. If the DM ever asks, "Are you sure?" stop and think real hard. He might be giving you enough rope to hang yourself on. Batman vs Superman. Bruce, am telling the truth. Oh, okay. Lex Luthor gets his ass handed to him. The end.
Bruce plzMah-thaWHY.
Why did you say that name?
Auntie M, come inside, Dorothy. There's a storm coming. Dorothy, coming, Auntie M. Dorothy goes inside. The end.
To be fair, she wasn't there.
To be FAAAAIR.
To be FAAAIR.
Jumanji. Just realize from the drums in a tiny box that the damn game is cursed and leave it alone, you fool.
Just burn it.
Honestly, given it's a cursed, sentient board game of unfathomable power and a horrific mean streak, something tells me that burning it would somehow just make things worse.
It would release the demon, causing a completely different movie to play because of an epic battle to play out. Home Alone. Kevin, don't be a nosy cunt and stay by me, okay? Okay. The end.
They come home, house has been burglarized. They call the police and their homeowner's insurance.
Not just burglarized, also flooded by wet bandit Marv. Tens of thousands of dollars in water damage which insurance probably wouldn't pay for.
I'm thinking they would. It was damage caused by the burglars. But, instead those burglars will be suing Peter for all of the trauma they suffered in his home.
Milan.
That's one way to bring dishonor on the family.
And your cow.
And my axe. Matrix. Neo, sorry, I think you got the wrong number. Click.
You can take the blue pill and forget this ever happened. Great, thanks.
I like to think this actually happened several times before they figured out how to convince him to take the right pill.
Great, thanks. Hans red pill. I said the blue pill, I'm not interested, thanks though. Oh, sorry, asterisk puts hands behind back, gives the red pill again asterisk. It's still red, This is the red pill, I want the blue one. That's totally blue. Are you colorblind by chance? Morpheus, please. Takes pill and slides it up some cheese, who's a good boy? I am. Who's a good boy? I am. WHOOSAGOODBOY IAM. Morpheus feeds the pill to Neo. Get him on the ship.
The Breakfast Club. If they did what they were told in the first place, no Saturday detention.
Asterisk, excuse me a sec. What are you babbling about? Asterisk. Asterisk, well, I was saying I'm in the math club, Latin club, and the physics club asterisk. Asterisk, hey, Cherry. Do you belong to the physics club? Asterisk. No, that's an academic club. So academic clubs aren't the same as other kinds of clubs. Asterisk, but to dorks like him, they are. What do you do in the physics club? Asterisk. Asterisk, well, we talk about physics, properties of physics, asterisk. Asterisk, so it's sort of social. Demented and sad, but social, right? Asterisk. Asterisk, yeah, I guess you could call it a social situation. At the end of the year we have this big banquet, asterisk. Asterisk, so you load up, you party, asterisk. Asterisk, well, we get dressed up, but we don't get high, asterisk.
I can hear this comment. One of my favorite movies.
When I was like 9, I watched this movie literally every night before bed for a year. I had the whole thing memorized word for word. Mom and older sister would make me recite it in front of people like some circus animal.
Oblivion. They would have lived in ignorant bliss.
Yay. The one other Oblivion fan.
It was pretty good actually.
Yes, me too.
The Lion King. Mufasa, your uncle is bad. Don't listen to him and stay away from the shadowy stuff. Simba, okay dad. Boom. Nobody dies. Nothing bad happens. Simba obeys Mufasa. Scar dies cause he's a hoe.
If Simba did as they were told, he would just not go to the elephant graveyard. Mufasa doesn't warn him about Scar, and Scar would have probably done the same thing. The main problem with Simba was he did almost everything he was told to do by Scar. He went to the canyon and he ran away after on Scar's suggestion. The only time he didn't listen to him was when Scar told him not to go to the elephant graveyard.
And Scar would have likely killed Simba. Simba's survival was pure luck.
He sent the hyenas after Simba as soon as he convinced Simba to run away. The hyenas gave up, but told Scar they killed Simba. Scar did try to have Simba killed.
Pretty much every Robin Williams movie. Asterisk Dead Poets Society, asterisk Professor Robin Williams shows up, teaches the curriculum, goes home, kids graduate. Asterisk Patch Adams, asterisk Dr. Robin Williams shows up, does medicine, goes home, dying people die. Asterisk Mrs. Doubtfire, asterisk voice actor Robin Williams does voices, keeps his job, goes home, doesn't get divorced, keeps banging Sally Field. Asterisk Good Morning Vietnam, asterisk Army guy Robin Williams shows up, does the radio shows, goes home on a Huey, Americans leave Vietnam. Asterisk Jumanji, asterisk young not Robin Williams doesn't go to the factory and mess up David Allen Grier's shoe, goes home, grows up and bangs grown-up young not Bonnie Hunt who grows up to be Bonnie Hunt. Asterisk Jack, asterisk young old Robin Williams stays inside and dies without anyone ever knowing anything about him ever. Asterisk Jakob the Liar, asterisk World War II doesn't really change at all.
Jumanji. Young not Robin Williams doesn't go to the factory and mess up David Allen Grier's shoe, goes home, grows up and bangs grown-up young not Bonnie Hunt who grows up to be Bonnie Hunt. Wasn't that essentially the ending of the movie, anyway?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to spend 30 years trapped inside a game.
Imagine growing up a normal kid but you secretly have memories from an alternate reality in which you spent 30 years surviving in the Congo. You would be able to absolutely astound people with the outdoor skills you seem to have picked up from nowhere. People who haven't